Ah, the smell of freshly sharpened pencils, the sound of a metal lunchbox clanging shut, and the sticky feel of rubber cement on your fingers. If you went to school in the 1970s, you know that your backpack, or maybe your Snoopy tote, was filled with strange and wonderful supplies. These weren't high-tech or fancy. They were simple, colorful, and sometimes a little dangerous. And let's be honest, we lost half of them by October. Today, we're flipping through the classroom memories and looking at 10 school supplies every 70s kid used and lost. 1. The giant pink eraser that couldn't erase. Every desk had one of these big, clunky pink erasers, usually with the word eraser proudly stamped on it. They were shaped like little bricks and promised to fix every pencil mistake. But let's be real, half the time, they just smudged the page or tore the paper. Still, we kept buying them and losing them. You'd lend yours to a friend during spelling and never see it again. And by the end of the year, just little pink nubs hiding in desk corners. 2. Trapper keepers, before they were cool. Technically, they came out in the late 70s, but if you were lucky enough to own an early trapper keeper, you were the king of the classroom. With Velcro flaps, colorful covers, and those snap-in folders, it was part notebook, part status symbol. The only problem? That Velcro wore out fast, and the plastic spine cracked like candy. And if you left yours unattended for 5 minutes? Good luck, someone probably accidentally took it home. 3. Pea green pencil boxes. These stiff plastic pencil boxes were supposed to keep your stuff organized, but they mostly just rattled around in your desk. The green color? Iconic. The snap lid? Always breaking. By mid-year, the box was cracked, the lid gone, and your crayons were scattered like confetti. Still, every September, we got a brand new one, full of hope. And number 2 pencils. 4. Metal lunchboxes with matching thermos. Whether it was the $6 Million Man, Holly Hobby, or Star Wars, your metal lunchbox said everything about you. And the matching thermos with the plastic cup lid? A masterpiece, until it cracked from hot soup or vanished forever in the cafeteria. They dented easy, smelled weird by spring, and usually ended up rusted in the garage. But nothing beat the sound of that latch snapping shut on a cold morning. 5. Scented markers, aka sugar on paper. Mr. Sketch scented markers were pure magic. You'd uncap that cherry red one and take a deep sniff, pretending not to get dizzy. Every kid had a favorite scent, grape, mint, cinnamon, but the black one? That licorice smell was rough. By November, half the markers were dry, their caps lost in the wild. But for a brief moment, your notebook smelled like a candy store. 6. Glue paste with the orange twist cap. Before glue sticks ruled the world, there was the old-school paste tub with the twist-off orange cap. And yes, some kids definitely ate it. It came with a plastic paddle under the lid and dried into flaky clumps if you forgot to seal it tight. It made your notebooks wrinkle and your fingers sticky. But the smell? Unforgettable. Like kindergarten in a jar. 7. Reinforcement rings. That never worked. Those little white circles you stuck on notebook paper holes. Yeah, the idea was to reinforce the holes so they wouldn't rip out of your binder. Spoiler alert, they didn't. You'd spend 5 minutes peeling one off the sticker sheet, trying not to rip it. And after all that effort, your paper still tore. A noble try, lost to time and frustration. 8. Protractors we pretended to understand. Math class meant rulers, compasses, and the almighty protractor. Clear plastic, weirdly shaped, and almost always unnecessary, unless you were plotting world domination or, doing geometry. Most of us just traced it like a stencil. And losing it? No big deal. We barely knew what it was for anyway. 9. Pencil toppers and eraser animals. Somewhere between practical and just plain fun, pencil toppers were the ultimate classroom accessory. You'd have a fuzzy troll, a spinning UFO, or a tiny scented animal eraser perched on your number 2. Problem was, they never stayed on. One sneeze, and they flew across the room. But losing one just gave you a reason to beg mom for another. 10. The legendary crayon box, with built-in sharpener. If you had the 64-count Crayola box with the built-in sharpener, you were living the dream. That gold and green box sat like a trophy on your desk. Burnt sienna, cornflower blue, colors you didn't even know how to use, but you had them. Eventually the sharpener jammed, the crayons broke, and half the colors got lost in the carpet. But for a few glorious weeks, your coloring pages were top tier. Studio microphone ***, outro ***. Those school supplies weren't just tools. They were little pieces of who we were. Sticky, colorful, noisy, and sometimes completely useless, but unforgettable. Got a favorite we missed? Tell us in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this trip down memory lane with someone who still remembers the smell of paste and the taste of cafeteria pizza.